I have a feeling that once Trump gets tired of
Yeah.
Musk's presence, that musky presence, he's going to Musk will say, Donald, I've had this check for $200 million sitting right here,
Yep. Yeah.
and he'll be like, "Come hug me, son."
I'm Dave,
And I'm Dave.
and this is D2.
So we like to talk about politics, sports, culture, etc. And today we're going to talk about a very special person who's been in the discussion, in the greater discussion about politics and society and money. One, Elon Musk.
Elon.
What's up, yo? What's up, Elon? How you doing, buddy? Richest man in the world, I think reported net worth roughly $400 billion, approximate. I thought it was 600, but it wasn't as rich as I thought. It's only four.
Only
380? Okay, 380. I stand corrected.
380 billion?
Yeah, 380 billion, not 380 million.
Oh,
well, he's not
laugh about 380 million.
He's not some broke ass bitch. He's not 380 million.
380 million. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah. Get your.
That's nothing. Oh, Jesus.
God, dude. He wipes his ass with 380 million. Okay.
How are you going to spend $380 billion?
He's not. He's just going to go to space and shit. Okay, so Elon has been, as we know, he was appointed the head of the Department of Governmental Efficiency by the incoming president. Mm-hmm. And sounds like Mr. Musk has been asserting a little influence upon not only first gentleman Trump, but he's also been like pushing the levers of Congress a little bit, right? Like the spending bill.
He's not MAGA. He's Doc Maga.
So the dark MAGA master,
yeah,
aka President Trump or President Musk, de facto President Musk has been, influencing the Republican congressman to axe the spending bill that would have pushed forward the budget into March of next year or so, right?
That's the first thing that I thought that came to my mind was, wow, he is now essentially president, mm-hmm. and Trump is just a figurehead. Like Trump is like Queen Elizabeth, and Trump is like Margaret Thatcher.
Musk is the prime minister.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So we're going to refer to Mr. Trump as first gentleman from now on. So, first gentleman Trump, he got a little pissed. Apparently, he was at a rally or a meeting or speech or whatever, one of those little fun things he does, and he got all pissy and started saying, "No, President Musk." He got really angry.
So this was at a speech in Mar-a-Lago?
I want to say in Michigan.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
So
doesn't matter.
He just suddenly brought up Elon and saying, no, he's not president. He wants everyone to make sure.
I'm the boss. Who's the boss? I'm the boss. Yeah. So he wanted to, because any, very secure man does that.
Well, we all know that he's...
I mean, there's a lot to be proud of. There's a lot to be proud of. He's the first gentleman.
He's got to go off on tangents and do his weave, so to say.
It's genius. I do the weave. I do the weave.
People say I ramble,
and I bring it back.
No, it's called the weave.
I mean, despite what kind of a complete disaster Trump is, mm-hmm. he's goddamn entertaining. Isn't he?
Well,
to a certain extent. Like, am I wrong?
In a weird way.
Am I wrong?
The weave.
Yeah.
Actually, kind of.
Wait, we're not talking about his hair, right?
No.
Okay, all right.
The weave kind of helped him win the presidency in the fact that he did not sound. Mm-hmm. I mean, he did not sound rehearsed and like a politician, like most people. Like he didn't give these, fixed answers.
Okay.
But obviously, it's just off the top of his head, and
it's
just complete randomness.
It's rambling nonsense.
Yeah.
But okay, back to the de facto president, Mr. Musk. So Musk and junior scout Vivek Ramaswamy, they're going to run the DOGE. They're trying to cut, well, I don't know, $2 trillion from the budget, essentially government budget, I think, right?
Yeah.
Which is impossible because then you have to cut everything.
I
Literally.
haven't heard anything from Vivek though. It seems like Musk is the person who's been really.
He's a loud one. He's a loud one, clearly. But and like clearly, Maga Mike Johnson answers to Musk. Remember? Did you hear his comments?
Yeah, Mike Johnson is. Sounds like his job was in trouble for a little while because of that whole bill fiasco, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, people were like, "Oh, let's get rid of Johnson as speaker now." Who knows? Maybe Elon will be speaker of the House.
I mean, you have Marjorie the bounty hunter, like saying, like she has always threatened, MAGA Mike Johnson.
Okay.
So he's always kind of on the cusp of being tossed.
Uh-huh.
But he is obviously licking the boots of one Elon, right? President Elon.
It's hard for me to keep track of all the little conflicts within MAGA itself.
Yeah.
Boebert and Marjorie Taylor Greene were going at each other.
Marjorie the bounty hunter.
Laura Loomer.
That's right.
Doesn't sound like she's a big fan of Marjorie Taylor Greene. Yeah. I could be wrong.
I think Loomer has been booted. I think she's been excised, like a hand wart. It's just been cut off, and so she's no longer within the MAGA playing field.
Right.
But she's out there. Obviously, she's talking her shit.
And Mike Johnson
is just protecting the sex traffickers, like Matty Gates. That's what he's doing.
He's protecting Matt Gates.
Well, he was trying to keep the congressional report hidden. Like he was trying to get it squelched.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, that's the Christian thing to do because he's such a good Christian.
Well, I mean, at least he shares what porn he watches with his son.
Oh, that's so creepy, man. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Well, good for.
I get that, like knowing, with my experience as an evangelical, I know what they're saying. They're trying to do, trying to hold each other accountable.
Right.
But it's like, come on. You just show. You could just use another phone or something. It's like. It really doesn't do anything.
Everybody keep their porn watching private. That's what I say.
It's just more, it's just more show than actual substance.
MAGA Mike, I almost feel sorry for him sometimes.
Yeah.
But then he comes out and he does these completely indefensible things, like trying to hide, Matt Gaetz and all that.
Well, if you're an evangelical Christian and you know what Matt Gaetz has done, I mean,
you can't support it. You can't support it. Yeah,
you have there's no justification for that.
Yeah. Okay, so we got to get back to President Musk. So when President de facto Musk, he was able to accomplish something by killing the spending bill. There were supposed to be certain restrictions, number one, there was supposed to be some rules regarding, you have to, I think, you can't have certain dealings with Chinese industries, or like you have to report them or something. Like there had to be greater transparency with your dealings with China. And apparently that rule got trashed when the spending bill was destroyed, and they didn't bring it back to extend.
Okay.
So because apparently Musk is interested in building more Tesla factories in China right now, and he wants that kept really hidden. President Musk was able to get that portion, that new proposed law out.
Mm-hmm.
And I read recently or somewhere that he is also, oh God, what was it? You know, the self-driving cars.
Yeah.
There's a lot more accidents with the self-driving cars than are reported, right? And there's a rule, there's a law that says you have to report every single accident that happens with your self-driving cars. He is trying his damnedest to get that rule abolished.
Okay, that's just for him.
Yeah. And clearly Trump will more likely than not to, give into that once he's in office,
Mm-hmm.
to try to get that law taken out off the books.
Right.
So clearly the $250 million he put into the Trump campaign is kind of paying dividends already. He's able to influence
Of course.
Congress. And the question is, how much further will it go? And once January 6th rolls around.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be 4 years of all.
Yeah.
He's gonna be in the driver's seat to be able to like deregulate all sorts of things so that it'll be to his advantage.
Oh, of course.
For Tesla and all, whatever, SpaceX as well, like all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
And he's also probably going to be in the inside on a lot of things, which will benefit him. Same with Donald Trump too, of course.
What's interesting is that Musk is also like, his dealings with SpaceX and his satellite, what do you call it? Systems that he's able to put into space.
Yeah.
He is not privy to some of the information that the Pentagon or whoever shares with his company because of his certain security issues. Because number one, he still smokes a ton of weed and takes drugs, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, so he doesn't have the proper security clearance to have full access to the information that his company has, which I find really fascinating. And I don't know how his company keeps any of that information from him, which is scary.
Yeah.
And so I feel like this guy has access to so much stuff right now and offers such a tremendous security threat to our country. How is he going to be allowed to have free reign? I mean, there's got to be something done here.
Mm-hmm.
Not like Luigi style. I'm not saying that.
Must take out Trump.
Did we just get canceled?
Must take out Musk.
Oh no, he's a nice guy. What are you talking about? I would never want to say
it, man.
I mean, you're the one who didn't like that. You're the one who didn't like that other guy, the United Healthcare guy, Thompson.
I mean, hey.
I felt sorry for his kids, at least.
Oh yeah, right. You don't even know his kids. What's their names?
Johnny.
Yeah. No.
and Johnny and Jimmy Thompson.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of their kids whose dads or parents have died, potentially, or been debilitated because maybe their insurance claims were denied by United Healthcare. So,
okay,
that's not murder. That's not
something.
I mean, they're in some way he's responsible for their deaths, right?
Oh, okay. Our something. Our thoughts and prayers go out to all the.
Just say it.
The family.
Just go out on a limb and say it.
No, I will not. I will not.
Okay, but you love United Healthcare. Thank you.
I have a different company, so I'm fine.
Oh,
but it's I don't know if I do or not.
You don't care, anyways.
I'm gonna die soon anyway.
Okay.
But so nobody hurt Mr. Musk. Don't do it. He's a great man. He's done a lot for Twitter.
You mean X?
Whatever they call it. Twatter.
Call it X. I don't know why they decided to change it to X.
Because it's cool. It's cool like Doc Maga.
Doc Maga.
Dude, this guy's a fucking Bond villain, man. Bond villain.
So, I mean,
so he's
in a position now.
His position
It's a weird it has potential for him to essentially assume the duties of president as a person who is not even born in the United States, essentially, like, to bypass all the rules and kind of essentially become president. Because our first African American president. No, second. Sorry.
Maybe he's our
South
first.
African American.
Yeah, South African American president.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess. Yeah. Sure. He's. I'm glad that he's.
He needs to show his birth certificate.
Not in this case.
Well, we know he's not American, born in America.
No. He's white enough not to show his.
That's true.
His birth certificate.
He doesn't need to. Yeah.
It's fine. We all know it's from
we know the reason.
But he's our sort of de facto president, and that's scary. It's scary to me that he has so much influence. That's all I'm saying.
With that said, Trump, like you said, like fought back against that whole.
Well, he's whining about people saying that he's not in control.
Do you think now, like I said, I asked you earlier a while back, who's going to be fired first in the cabinet and everything?
Yeah.
I mean, this is already starting to maybe possibly see potentials for a big rift between the two. I mean, they're two guys with huge egos and narcissists, essentially. Only.
All right. Well, let the shit show begin, guys. Right?
It has begun already.
Happy New Year, everyone.
It has begun.
Good times ahead. Good times.
2025 coming.
Yeah, baby. President Musk.